doubting us. But we coming, they saying. But we coming, they think it's a game. We coming. I don't give a damn what they say. You best believe. We coming. And guess what? It ain't hard to find.
Bro, I got an absolute hills right now, bro. Somebody find me a fucking wall to run through.
Oh, yeah!
Hey, I know you clicked on this video to find out who the Heisman is going to be, but my goodness, if you're not ready to run through a wall, you need to check a pulse, baby, because it's showtime. Because, hey, he's coming. Hey, guys, welcome back to the channel, Hightop Sports. I'm your host for this evening, Shelton Walker, and we got to talk about it because apparently the Heisman winner for 2023, the #1 protected Heisman winner, is going to be in Colorado next year. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn the bell on, get dialed in. It's going to be a good one. Before we hop into the Heisman news really quick here, Dylan Edwards, 4-star running back that was just flipped from Notre Dame, said, we ain't done, okay? He recently came out and said that Deion Sanders will flip multiple blue chip recruits on the list as of now. Absolute studs. Aaron Carter, okay, linebacker. We've got wide receiver Mario Miller. And then we've got Ethan Davis, who's currently committed to Tennessee. Absolute stud at tight end. You've got Caden McDonald, who just committed to Ohio State. Absolute big boy stud there. I actually watched this commit live, hoping he'd come to Florida. He did not. Went to Ohio State. Deion pulls this boys off, boys. I promise you. Pac-12 is going to be interesting. Okay, and that's why Fox Sports came out just the other day, I think it was either today or yesterday, with their top 25 favorites to win the Heisman next year. Now, it's way too soon. It's way too soon, but this is where we're at now. It's college football. It's stalking season, so let's get into it. Let me start with number 3, just to kind of give you a little leeway here. Number 3, they got J.J. McCarthy out of Michigan, quarterback from Michigan. Had a great last ending stride here. We'll see how he does in the playoffs. They're high on him. Next, we've got Caleb Williams to go back-to-back. To be honest with you, I don't see anybody taking this trophy away from him. He won it this year without winning a Pac-12 championship. They've got to be the favorite for next year. It's going to be their second year under Lincoln, his third year under Lincoln Riley, but his second year at USC. I'd expect him to only get better. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a double-double there. But their #1 spot with the most dynamic coach in college football right now is Shadeur Sanders. Deion Sanders, Coach Prime's son. He is the favorite. Now, is this for clickbait? I don't know. This is Fox Sports here, ladies and gentlemen. This is who they've got. He wasn't even in the conversation this year as far as I'm concerned. He finished in the top 10 of voting, but now he's moving from Jackson State University to Colorado, and all of a sudden he's a hot take. Now, here's their take on it. They're saying Sanders has a chance to be the most dynamic Colorado quarterback since Cordell Stewart. He could also benefit from having the high school's best all-around player since Rasheed Solomon on the side of Travis Hunter, who has been linked to Florida State, decides to join him. Again, he had him at Jackson State University. It's been nearly 30 years since Solomon won the 1994 Heisman at Colorado after rushing for more than 2,000 yards and 24 tutties and leading the Buffaloes to a win against summer-ranked 3 Notre Dame. And here's where, look, I can kind of start seeing a little bit of truth here. Okay, Sanders will begin his Pac-12 career after winning 2 SWAC titles, SWAC Offensive Player of the Year and the Jerry Rice Award Freshman of the Year. He led Jackson State to its first undefeated regular season, and he calls Tom Brady uncle with the Buffs set. I mean, that's at that point. I mean, you know what I'm saying? With the Buffs set to host Lincoln Riley and USC in Boulder next year, not to mention a season-opening showdown against college football playoff-bound TCU. The eyes of the nation will be on the play of Sanders if they aren't already. We talked about it this year in the Heisman. We took a conversation on our podcast. What makes a great Heisman? How do you pick it? You got to have that Heisman moment, okay? And sometimes it's just about being in the spotlight and getting it done and looking pretty. Well, there you go. You got 2 massive games that we just mentioned right there, where if he shines out and balls out like he did at SWAC at JSU, it's not as crazy as it seems. He's in the Pac-12 now. All eyes are going to be on Colorado. He's explosive. He's athletic as hell. He's talented. I believe at one point he was even being recruited by the likes of Alabama. Look, he was a 4-star coming out of high school. It's not like he's just some, again, we kind of, in a sense, I think, rag him a little bit because he is the coach's son, but the kid can play. The kid can ball. Who knows what studs they're going to be able to pull to Colorado. Again, with Sanders going to Colorado, how attractive is that going to be to those tight ends that we mentioned, those wide receivers that we mentioned? I wouldn't be surprised if he flipped another 4 or high 5. Probably not a 5-star, but a high 4-star stud wide receiver to Colorado. And again, that portal is still popping. So we're going to keep up with all of it, guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn the bell on. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is this crazy? Do you see it as well? Or is it just clickbait from Fox Sports trying to spice things up and be relevant again? Let me know what your thoughts.